Hello everyone doing well in home. I, Dharmendra and Shreyasi from Team Rohini, we are discussing about present strategy and future strategies of InfoEdge and seventh piece also. So now I am going to discuss about present strategies of InfoEdge. Mottilal Oswal has given a neutral rating to the InfoEdge. The target price which it was 2,915 rupees. The share was moved down to the minus 8.21%. It should go, the previous close price was 2,715 rupees. The price which is going to down because of the pandemic situation is also arises. And so because these things is happening because of COVID, basically the Q4 of the financial year was basically strong for InfoEdge. But this situation arises, the pandemic situation is arises, so even the company also seeing the bills which were decreased for Naukri and 99 acres also. And for InfoEdge appeal online investors every time, like Policy Bazaar, Zomato, like this they are appealed online to core its business from medium to long term also. And they contain over losses, the period of time they will see in that. And so coming to next thing, the InfoEdge mainly they are focusing on venture capital funds, which it was they're keeping the funds 700 crores which came from all these things. They're investing in technologies and future development purposes also. And when pandemic situation arises, InfoEdge has major portals which will be there, Naukri and 99 acres also decrease the growth by 13% to 0% because the lack of collection contributions 40 to 44 crores they didn't receive also. So this situation arises, the majorly the Naukri which was affected by decreased by 13% and the 99 acres also. Compared to the Jeevan Shanti, the matrimony which it was B2B markets, which we can see the more indexed to the global and domestic companies also, and the majorly affected by job markets and property markets, where B2C markets we can see the less affected Jeevan Shanti related to comparing to the 19 acres and Naukri. And we can see the percentage which it was before lockdown minus 20% to the minus 15%, which it clearly shows that the pandemic situation how the company has bearing this much losses there you can see. Now I am discussing about 7 P's for InfoEdge. First, product. InfoEdge is offering many products and services which we can utilize the majorly for professional side. So they are offering in online education, recruitment purposes, and they are providing services to real estate also. These things which is helpful for InfoEdge, we can see that as considered as a products. And InfoEdge is involved as online investing like Zomato and Policy Bazaar also. They are involved in these collaborations recently. We can see that. Price next. Price, which is the price? Price is that the InfoEdge maintains the fixing the prices as per current demand. Now you can see this pandemic situation, the majorly main affected the InfoEdge it was recruitment and the online education. These things are much affected compared to the Jeevan Shanti, which is matrimony. So next I am going to that people. The InfoEdge is a well-known place to work in. You can see easily work people that place, and they're giving incentives on the basis of sales generation, sales, and after sales they are giving on the basis of these things. So I am going to next process. In the InfoEdge, we can assume they are giving opportunity, they are giving facilities to us to upload the CVs and to register your numbers with password protection and upload your photos and badge. It is helpful for professional career. Every time you are getting anything opportunity will be available, then they are informing to us, they are coming with mails. So next I am going with physical evidence. As InfoEdge is its main office is at Riyadh and Abu Dhabi, as they have 62 locations in 43 cities. They can see that InfoEdge how much they are well on throughout India, all this we can say that. And the physical evidence we can say also online businesses which they have Policy Bazaar and Zomato, we can say as in physical evidence. Next, the next thing we can say as place. InfoEdge is actually going on online takes place. Everything is going in online, and they are putting everything, and they are mainly focusing on artificial intelligence, which it was developing many features and development and technologies also. InfoEdge next, the point which we can consider as the promotions. This is the main thing which InfoEdge is doing by very continuously and very in a highly manner, which is they are promoting their products. It's like they are holding webinars by high familiar CEOs, which they are meeting polls at the time they're keeping at webinars, and they're promoting themselves by promoting in social media, newspaper, and which they can use to reach more customers they are doing. So this situation they're utilizing more everything. Just like we can consider as online education, also they're utilizing some more things. Now every college are preferring for online education only. They are catching up these things to promote themselves, which is a highly manner. So next thing for the further discussion will be carried by the Stacy.
Welcome everyone, and as Dhanidhar has said about the current strategy of InfoEdge and the 7 P's of InfoEdge, I'll be carrying forward with the future strategy of InfoEdge. So to begin with, the parent company has 4 leading brands under its umbrella, that is Naukri.com, Siksha, 99acres and Jeevansathi.com. So as per 99acres, it has been noted that the real estate segment has impacted by the long period of lockdown. They will also invest aggressively on improving their core platform. Also, they are taking in appropriate measures to reduce the operation cost of the business. Secondly, under Siksha.com, the company will continue to invest in making comprehensive and more student-friendly to build deep domain expertise in their vertical. Thirdly, in the next fiscal years, the company will be more invested rather than divested because of the company is doing good in the current scenario. Some of the companies are looking forward for raise money by investor under InfoEdge, and also following a marketing strategy that make money from customers and not from investors. Fourthly, they are also entering into a new marketing segment, that is an online training service, which will be a new move for the company to develop for the development and the growth of the company. Fifth, the company is planning to invest more on infrastructure, information and new app development. On the positive note, there is an increased adoption of the digital services of the company InfoEdge in the long term. Analysts are seeing a recovery from the second half of the fiscal year or on resumption of the business activity. Sixth, they are also planning for not increasing their manpower in the company and also focus on the database in the Naukri.com segment. The company InfoEdge has given few opportunities to certain companies like Zomato, IM Jobs and few startups to work under this company as an umbrella by acquiring them. Also, the company has started few initiatives like transition service, which provide career counseling and resume writing or giving problem to a solution and to their clients. Also, they are now focusing on app development. Since now every company is moving and stepping into an online field, so it's a greater scope for InfoEdge company to grab those opportunity and emerged in the business field. Lastly, we would like to thank our Professor Chandrakant sir to giving us this opportunity to present in such a current scenario and in such a pandemic and learning new techniques of presenting. Thank you, sir.